Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Dominions 5. I am Keejchen and this is Bob the God of Friwald in the year 5 of the Ascension Wars, Winter, turn 70. And we are now on to the next turn. Finally, there's a lot of time between turns at this point, but we're still tracking. And one really quick note is that the changes I made in the last episode I didn't get uploaded for some reason. Like I said, it's been a while now, so I don't really remember what happened. But whatever. I've already also sent in this turn already. I'm one turn ahead, so there will be at least one more turn coming. And let's just go through this one now. Let's see. We have cast a bunch of spells. So we have Gandalf has successfully empowered himself in air. I don't think I showed that last episode, but we want to break 4 in air. So that's why I did that. We are Crowl of Wraith Lords, Twiceborn. Akashic Knowledge was cast on the Wolf's Teeth Mountains, and we found a 1 gem of Earth and 1 gem of Nature, so arguably not the best find in a Throne Province. I don't know if Throne Provinces by default have more magic sites, but I think they do. Nonetheless, we only found two gems with 1 Akashic Knowledge. Still, before the end of the game, this will have paid itself off, assuming that we finish it, so this would pay for itself in about 13 turns, right? Bare minimum. Now I can use these other gems, so it will pay off for itself before that, which is nice. Because the other thinking was with, like, if it's 1 gem of something that isn't astral, you need 25 turns to pay for it, basically. And we get a discount here for 20 gems. So it's even less. It did pay for itself, is the important part, and that's nice. You know, I love to be proven right. We have a Queen of Elemental Water being cast, and we have Bathusma answered the spell, one of the ladies. Let's see, we have Bloody Pete cast an Infernal Disease on this province where we have the throne, and he found a wolf tribe shaman, so he will fly up. And this diseased demon here, Eyepiece, has 14/14 touch of leprosy, gives diseases, plague carrier, that doesn't really matter. It's not a very good unit, it really isn't, but I suppose the point is that you can, even if you fail the assassination, you will often end up deceasing your opponent at least, right? So that's the point. I mean, this guy is not gonna live. All the mispronunciations today. He got it, and then he will go away. We don't find any other magic sites during the turn. A bunch of blood slaves are found. We lose crippled units, and then there was some battles. Let's just jump into them and see what's going on. We have a raid from Rosbart onto Portis. It's just AI versus AI. It's not super interesting, and it was a super bad attack anyway. Oh, but they killed a lot. Madmen, alright. But was defeated. So they defeated by like 1 dude here. It's a little bit more. But they lose a lot apparently. Let's battle in Sermiok, Wraithlord attacking some PD of Portis and kill them. We have Avas attacking Harasmata, being attacked by Avas, who wins against some PD. Where's this? In Quenan? Here. So Raspat is still attacking Avas, which is nice. There was a battle in Guard Coast. We just cleared the PD on top of the fort here. Miskia, we are taking out... Oh, we met someone here. A vampire. We can watch that one real quick. Miskia. They are attacking us. Oh, right, because I took it from them with the angels last turn. And now we're moving up the mages. Sorry, I need to turn down the sound just a teeny bit here for myself, maybe for you guys too. I can never figure out a good level for this. We have enough chaff that they never really get anywhere. We have 1 demon knight that makes it to the back, and they last for a long time. I recently played a game, a 1v1 versus Ulm, and Ulm's basic Black Knights that can be recruited anywhere have 23 protection, which is more than this Demon Knight. Now this guy has 4 aura, but otherwise the stats are sort of the same. He's got 2 experience, this guy as well, so Ulm is insane. Middle-aged Ulm. Limne is running forward like a mouse. Oh, she got hit by a spell, Leech. But she regens for half of her HP every round, so they will never be able to kill her. We end up losing these Banes, apparently. Or at least they're running away. I don't think they killed him there. In the Skia, we didn't kill any mages, no. So, well, 8 Demon Knights killed is a victory in itself. And we just lost 2 Banes, and the rest of them ran away. In Ministra, we are attacking. There's nothing here, just a PD. In Winner, our forces were beaten. I think I made a small raid with some stealth units here, and it failed. But we killed a bunch of wolves. In Trollland here, Vlas is attacking Portis. And 1. Yeah, just to get some PD and 1 mage. And in the Silver Swarms, I believe this is a fort. Yep. And this is the last fort in Portis' army. They have these guys here, the Telistic Animate. Which is a unit that I've been considering using in some games. This is probably done by the AI though, but they are priest level 2 and sacred. Not statues. I guess it's a wooden statue. Yeah, still a statue. Which is fine. Would be really good if they were using some Skeleton Spam or something, but they are not. Lots of spells going off here. Phoenix Power for the most part. There are some significant mage support in here. These lions will run through the wall because they are ethereal, but otherwise they will probably have trouble taking this castle, in all honesty. There's some mage support here. And the gate defense is not going to hold with fire being thrown like this. And it is the lions. I'm sorry, this is just way too loud. I've already turned it down quite a bit, but let's go here. Let's go into preferences real quick. Say sound. Let's try it like that, maybe. That should be better. Sorry for that. Let's see. My thinking here is I am still not sure how I would fare with my armies against this kind of army from Avas here. 50 fire guards, they are bad enough. They have cursed spears, which against the angels this will be really good. So even if I mass the angels against an army like this, they will probably die, most of them, just to the cursed spears. And they will also have trouble damaging the guards, plus they have heat. So we need really high fire protection. That helps against the heat and all the fire spells, which is something we can do on thugs and super combatants, but really hard to do on an entire army. And then we can't really use secrets against armies with masses of these fire guards. So that's always also something to consider. And then, yeah, the mages at least mostly have fire, but they are all holy as well, so they will be really good against Wraith Lords, Skeleton Spam, stuff like that. And Nathemand is just a holy mage. Yeah. So If Avas knows what he's doing, this game could be really tricky for us to win at this point still. I think the production will probably win the game. Like, I can outproduce him. But yeah, get some Astral Gems, we'll lose some province income. We have started to destroy the fort in Manistra. We are destroying the fort in Atinium. We are destroying the fort in God Coast. So 3 sieges going on, a lot of patrols, and a new famous hero. Kardam has finally become a famous hero, and his awesome presents are now told about by bards and storytellers. So he gets awe and can lead more troops than he already could. Which is not really good, but the awe is nice. Awe 1 even is fine. Especially when you have region 15, that's really good. 15? Was it always 15? Interesting. He isn't getting a bonus from anything here. And yeah, I didn't get to make the change last turn where we put a head on him, a headless hero, and I still haven't used it in this one here, and I've already sent in this turn. So Hulk of the Head is just sitting in the treasury. Oh well. And that's all of the turn though, the messages at least. Let's have a look at the turn. We are attacking into God Coast here, and to Iole. In Iole, it's not really with anything, it's just Van the Counter Wraith. So let's see if we can destroy the PD again. The Guard Coast are more confident. This is everything moving in. We now have these guys coming in this army here. And a bunch of chaff. Some more siege chaff. And then we have a few angels and stuff to help us carry the fight. We are moving on to the Great Woods over here onto the throne. So we're moving on to both thrones this turn. In here we are not coming in with that much, but hopefully we'll be able to destroy the PD at least. And we are having more reinforcements being moved up into Mesquia. I don't really care if Avas closes behind it, as long as we can lock down the Great Woods and hold it, we will hold the throne. That's the important part. Losing the rest down here, well, that would be annoying, but not a game changer if we take the throne. So this throne, I know it's saved every turn, but this throne, those are the 3 thrones that we have to focus on. I think the Spring Spires, we are moving I'm the good guy in again. Or finally, we set it up last turn with the copper plate, and Meriadoc is coming in here, and he has a storm spool, so shock resistant 20, which should be enough. I gave him the monolith armor, so I'm pretty sure that he would tank out most damage given to him. He has regeneration 20% because he also has a ring, and a horror helmet to spread fear, and then boost of quickness. He's really doing well, and the heroic endurance here, so he's okay. He should be fine. And the good guy, weakened but has fear as well. They will be able to at least kill the Springhawks, but maybe even win the fight, right? And to Atinium, we didn't get to move these buried initiates last turn, so they're moving now. And a whole lot of stuff is just being moved on to Atinium so that we can hopefully finally break it. It's still not broken at this point. This is the armies, in case you were wondering, and the script. It's just a smattering of troops in the center. Yeah. Doesn't really matter all that much. Just trying to siege it down as quickly as possible. We have so many buried consorts here. It's crazy. But it's gonna be necessary, I think, to get inside. Good. And we're moving on to Rimaya here. So Hymeal to God Coast and into Atinium, into Spring Spires, onto Iole. That's sort of the major troop movements this turn. So let's talk about... Oh, right, we can see Rockler Raspa here now, because there's apparently not a lot of other stuff in Raspa at the moment. But I don't really know... I guess we can kill it with the Angels. But there's not a lot of... I mean, of course, the reward for taking Raspa is pretty big. This doesn't matter, but these gems and the money... But it's not significant for winning the game, and it will take time, and we at least will need to take the God Coast first. But the group here will probably move north then, and then go for Iole. The things coming from the south will go for the Great Woods, and then Okajab if it's available, but at that point we are fighting Avas as well. So by no means, I mean, there's a lot of shaky things going on. I'm not sure that I'm so close to winning as it may seem. But of course, the economy, check the score perhaps real quick. Still going up in provinces. Now we can't see the latest turn from Avas at this point. It was going up here. But as long as I keep rising further, he's sort of limited down here. I guess he just took a fort, so he will be having a growth as well. Research. Actually, if you look at these 2 here, he should be catching up in research, which is kind of incredible. Army size, though, I'm increasing rapidly. And Dominion as well. Okay, nice. Because I just took a throne, and I'm building more temples, surely. So we are spreading our Dominion, but it's really not that big. Our Dominion, if you look at it. We've almost wrapped around the world with our Dominion. Through here. But it will help once Atinium falls. There's a lot of Dominion being spread right here. And then we will push it out. And it will just help in the war, giving morale and allowing Bob to move forward. Also, yeah, taking morale away from Avas. Alright, and let's talk about all the spells and forging, as usual. Make it quick this episode. Nothing here. And in Iona, still building the castle, casting some Twiceborn and a Vial Water in here. I should look at maybe some enchantment spells that would be cool to cast in here. Let's do it after the forging to interrupt myself. Forge Elixir of Life. We are making the Ankh here. Now, the new unique item for the turn, which is in here, the Ankh. Start of battle spell, life after death. And if you look at that one, it is a free spell that we get at the start of battle, which is 400 fatigue right off the bat and 4 jet death gems. That's really nice. It affects the entire battlefield, and every friendly unit that is living, right, has a chance, second chance to live. An affected unit that dies will rise again as a soulless being and continue to fight. So they just everything in our chaff army that dies will be revived as more chaff. So the chaff will be better chaff, which is nice. You know, Yank. I think it's pretty good. Let's change it. So, but you can switch it around. Even the soul of the wearer will not pass upon death. Instead, the soul of the will reanimate the course of the Ankh wearer. The powers of the amulet of life are so strong that the wearer may decide who will die. Yeah, okay, so it only affects friendlies. So even the soul of the wearer will not pass. So I wonder if he will reanimate as a soulless with the Ankh then, giving you a second chance to keep the item. That would be nice. I think it's a good item to bring into war against Avas. Probably we can find some more items, but we will be getting more turns to craft stuff. Now I interrupted my going through of all the crafting and such, but we will do more. Summon allies down here is giving us water elementals. This is Bethusma, the new one. New Queen of the Deeps. And I guess she's a little bit different than the other one. It's difficult to sell. Like, she can't go underwater. She has underwater regeneration 90%, but unless she's completely doing one combo round, she will heal all her wounds. So this seems like it's a little bit redundant. I don't know what that's all about though. Forged bottle of living water and a sword of swiftness. We are casting Curse of Blood now, which is the level 7 blood spell where we can summon vampires. I don't think we have any yet. No, it will be in this screen here, so we don't. But soon we will have our first vampire. Auspex. Over here. Forge Action Sharpness, more weapons for our Buried Initiates. We're also moving out this stack of Buried Initiates to do more sieging. So why not? Sending more battle mages in. Forge Storm Spool here. Vine Shield, Skull Staff. More of those. Dancing Trident. And here we have Summon Allies, Call Wraithlord. Summon Allies, Fairy Court. She's a disease healer, the leader of this Fairy Court, so that's pretty cool. And it's cheaper here because of the conjuration side. Reanimate soulless, summon ogres. Yeah. Summon ghosts, heavenly wrath, so another angel coming in. Over here we are claiming the throne, summoning allies, build palisades. I think that's most of the forging done at that point. Yeah. Alright. Fairy Court. And we're building up quite a good amount of monsters in this region, which is cool. We're moving some of them out, I suppose. But come the war with Havas, I'm tempted to just basically send everything against him and just try to push, make the blitzkrieg that will take so much of him so fast that it cripples his chance to win. And if he tries to form any armies against us, we will converge on them and hopefully not be beaten into the dust. That would suck. Yeah. Like, we're gaining so many gems, like, and I'm spending them, right? So I should have more cool things than he does. We will try to get the Spring Spires under control. And then that is sort of the strategy. Taking the thrones fast. You can see where all the angels are going, I suppose. They're sieging here. We only have angels, I think, really on the two sieges, Tinium and High Mill. The new angel that came in. No new angel this turn, alright. Got a new Wraithold, but he's moving out. To scout. Not really though. Come at me is taking the throw. That's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned. One more turn at least coming in, and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye bye.